Got a new project today. Do you guys remember my crack in the bathtub? My brand new bathtub I had for less than a year before it cracked. Gonna try and seal that up, but we'll see how it goes. It's a good thing Ramsey's sleeping. I had to remove his fountain from here in order to get at this. I'm still winterized, that's why all the hoses are unhooked. But soon I'd like to not be winterized. So, I got something new to try here. We'll see how it goes. This is exactly why I'll soon be dewinterizing. Anyway, it's 9 degrees. 9! Check that out. I got my magnetic light stuck to my tankless water heater. That works out perfect because it's not so bright down here. Well, at least it wasn't until now. So, what did we use before and what are we using now? Actually, the first time I tried using this 100% waterproof silicone. That was a temporary fix, as was this Gorilla heavy duty construction adhesive. Can also be used on fiberglass. Where does it say? Right there. Yeah, another temporary fix. This might also be, but we're going to give it a try anyway. It is white flex paste, all-purpose rubberized paste, seals out water, air, moisture, and creates a waterproof barrier. Coat, seal, and protect. Stop leaks fast. Well, that's what we want, but we'll see if that's what we're gonna get. According to this, it is supposed to cling to the surface and instantly fill large gaps, cracks, and holes. Once dry, it forms into a strong, flexible, rubberized coating that seals out air, water, and moisture. This stuff can be applied to wet surfaces and even underwater, or so it says. Also supposed to be mildew resistant, which is what we want in something like a bathtub, but we'll see. And you can use it on a number of surfaces, including fiberglass. Alright, let's open this up. It's not supposed to shrink or crack, so I'm going to open it up and fill in this spot here. It says to allow 24 to 48 hours to cure. I'm going to give it way more time than that because I'm not quite ready to dewinterize. It's probably going to be sitting there for 2 weeks before I even, start showering in here again. So, yeah, we'll just put it in there and I guess I'll have to update you at a later date as to whether or not it's working for me. Okay. Apparently you're not supposed to leave the lid off of this overly long or it'll start to cure really quickly, so let's get a good dab of this. That looks good. Put the cover back on. Definitely has some type of smell to it, and I am not wearing the best gloves. The things you figure out when it's too late. Wow, it's I just want to make sure I get in that crack with it. So I'm pressing it in. I got one layer smoothed down over that crack. And it does say to wait 24 to 48 hours between coats. So I might actually give it several days to a week and apply another coat of that stuff on top of this yet. And then give it a week or two and then dewinterize them. We'll see how it goes. Quick update on the diesel heater. Obviously don't need it today. Woo! But no, it's been working great. It's nice to have a diesel heater again, and it's nice to have it back out where it was originally. Plus, now with the new cat tree, the cats can see right through the window anyway, so this being here doesn't matter much. The last time I had a housing kind of going in front of most of the windows, so they didn't really get to see outside. And even though this one doesn't have the housing, it's still about 3 feet in from the overhang here, so it doesn't really get a whole lot of weather, if you know what I mean. But what I haven't done yet is figure out really how to set the clock on this controller and how to set the timer. Yeah, that's still something that I have to read the booklet about. Oops. Getting full solar over here. 219, 220 watts. Sitting at 43%. It was at 1% this morning before the sun hit the panel. So I figure by the time the afternoon's over, this will be back up to 100%. I know, it's confusing. Your fountain is up here. I gotta wash. I need you to stay out of there, please. It's not in there. It's up here on the counter. I gotta wash it, change the filter, put some fresh water in it, and then I'll put it back up in there, okay? Ramsey, excuse me, but I'm trying to let the Flex Seal dry. Thanks, man. Okay, well, I guess it's kind of snowing now, but, alright, okay. Wanna help me shred some papers? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. You better, you're my helper, right? Okay. We'll see about that. You help. Here you help. Rory. Is that your contribution? Rory. That wasn't much help. Here. Dude, that was not much help. I'm sorry to say, but really? Like, look at the work I'm doing compared to the work you're doing. Here we go. Yeah? Tell me about it.
I am the fire starter.
But not you, bro. Not you. You didn't help me much at all. You just want to reap the benefits. Okay. Alright. You happy? Rory? Are you happy? Yeah? You got the fire going? That's your favorite. I know. Fire's going, so we gotta do one more thing. We gotta fix the fan. Just really replace the fan motor. If I can remember how to do it, we'll see. Okay, so we got our fan motor replacement kit. Everything we need is in this little baggie here, so yep, let's get to it. This is all it is. And comes with everything you need. We get this little tiny Allen key, this slightly larger Allen key, a couple screws, 2 bigger ones, 4 smaller ones. Should be pretty easy to replace. I've done this before, I just don't remember, you know, what exactly it involved, but I think it's pretty simple. Just plug and play, right? Try not to mind the mess around me. It's just typical RV life, baby. You know? I'm gonna guess the first thing I do is unplug, disconnect this old motor. Why is it so hard to disconnect? No wonder this stopped working. Uh-oh, I just pulled a wire out. That's not good. Blade comes off first. Directions are all here. All in pictures, just how I like them. Yep, but I went and ripped a freaking wire out of this. Yep, I definitely need a smaller screwdriver. Okay. Well, this is going well. Okay. Plug the new one in. Put that back in, screw it back in. I mean, this is pretty straightforward. Stick this wire back in here that I've ripped out. Just Gorilla Glue it and make sure that it's in there good. And then plug it back in. And hope that everything rolls like normal, you know? Because I had definitely messed that up. I ripped that wire right out. That's not good. My bad. Anyway, let's get this blade back on, shall we? Is this gonna rub? No. If you can see, kind of pulled the wire right out of this thing here because I was reefing on it trying to get it out of the old motor. So as long as I can stick it back in there and it's touching the other little, you know, metal piece, I know you can't really see it, but as long as it's in there touching that good enough, we should be good. But I'm probably going to put it in there and put some Gorilla Glue or something around it to keep it from pulling out, you know. Okay, so the glue in the back worked, but apparently I need to make an adjustment somewhere because that's a weird noise. You've got to be kidding me. And I was going to dewinterize tomorrow. Ugh. I'm back to bed. And as quick as the snow fell, it is now gone. Thankfully the sun's out. Getting really good solar right now. It's chilly though. Have a fire going. I can tell ya, not quite time to dewinterize yet. I'd like to soon, but unfortunately it's not going to be this weekend. No. Let's go fix that stove fan, shall we? If you're wondering where my couch blankets are, I'm washing them. Yeah. So we've got the original 1994 couch right here. I know, it's lovely. Okay, I think what's happening is this blade is too close or possibly touching the screws on this plate here. So I'm going to try to find smaller screws. Unless I can just... Oh, you know what? Is it this easy? Maybe I just can pull this blade a little more forward and that's all I need to do. I don't know, man. I'm an amateur. I think that's all I needed to do was pull this fan out a little more away from those screws and tighten it. Let's put this back on the stove and see if it's not going to be noisy like it was. Hopefully not. I'm gonna call that a success, yeah. I don't know if I mentioned it, I think that's like the third or fourth motor I had to replace in that fan. It's just something that over time it goes, you know what I mean? They only last so long. For something that's going constantly all winter, it makes sense that the motor would burn out after a while. That is, however, the first time that I ripped one of the wires out of that little terminal, I don't know what you call it. But stuck it back in there, a little bit of Gorilla Glue. It's holding it in place for now, so it's working. That's good. Didn't have to replace the whole fan. And now I have another small project. Yeah. Next thing I want to do involves one of the power stations. I want to try something out here. When Jackery sent me out this power station, they were supposed to include a 200 watt Solar Saga panel. Long story short, they weren't able to send it to me. So, as you can imagine, being off grid, it's kind of hard to charge it. I literally have to fire up my generator and charge it that way through shore power, which goes through a lot of fuel. So, I made an order on Amazon probably 2 weeks ago now. I've had these cords for like 2 weeks. I just haven't had time to do anything with them. Anyway, okay, my coach blankets are back. Laundry's done. Nice and fresh and clean. I ordered 2 different things off Amazon. I believe the brand name is called Tauntaun. So these are not Jackery cords, but they are compatible with Jackery. I'm just going to try them out. It was cheaper than buying them on the Jackery website. And yeah, I can put a link in the description. Keep in mind, I have not tested them out yet, so, you know, it's not like I'm giving these cords a good review. I just want to try them out today. So this one here is for the solar. This one here is for a cigarette lighter plug, because I figure, you know, I could always plug it into my car. Right now I want to try this solar charger cord out, and I'm going to plug it into a regular 100 watt Renogy panel. Keep in mind, it's actually pretty hazy. There's not a lot of solar right now. I don't know if you can see the sun up there. It's kind of covered in those wispy clouds. But we should get something coming through, so let's give it a whirl. This right here is a brand new 100 watt Renogy panel that's been sitting in here since last summer. I have not used it. As you can see, still has the tag on it and everything. I'm gonna try it out today and see if I can put some charge into the Jackery with it. Okay, let's just set you here somewhere near the sun. There we go. I want to take these off. If you're wondering why I have a brand new 100 watt panel that has never been used, I bought it for the family off-grid camp with plans on getting my cousin to help me install it on the roof just to keep the batteries topped up for lights and stuff when no one's there. Long story short, my cousin said, no, it's fine. He's got a panel that he's going to slap up there. So then I ended up with this brand new panel and just never did anything with it. It's just been sitting there in the tent shed all winter. Okay, I've got this end of the cord plugged into the MC4 connectors. Never even bothered cutting the zip ties, but we'll hook it up and see what we get. One of these cords goes in here. Which one is it? Huh. Okay, we definitely got the right one because it just lit up. Sorry about the lighting here. Input 15 watts. So obviously, like I said, we're not getting much sun right now, but it's good to know that this works because now I have a way of recharging the Jackery without running my generator. This will make a big difference on a nice sunny day, which isn't today. But this is what I had to do actually. This plug just plugged into this one, and this one went in this bottom DC port, if you can see right there. But I am pleased with that. 13 watts coming in. Yeah, good to know. I guess you could say I have use for this panel now. Again, this video is not sponsored by Jackery or the brand of the cord Tauntaun. I'm just testing it out on my own, and yeah, now that I know it works, should work for you if you're in need of a new Jackery solar cord. Just a cheaper option. I don't know. Cool. I love testing stuff like this out. Now where am I going to put this solar panel? Oh, I'm not sure. I might just use it as sort of like a portable panel. You know, when I'm around, I can just pull it out and hook it up on a nice sunny day like this instead of installing it somewhere and having to get real long cords again to have it inside and go into the Jackery that's under the couch over there. It's just, I don't know. I just don't have the energy today. I think, like I said, I'll just take it out on a sunny day and use it as a portable panel. I do, however, want to try out this other cord. It's got the like cigarette lighter connection here. I want to try this out too, so maybe we'll plug it in Blue Crasher and see what kind of an input we'll get from this in the car. Oh gosh, that feels like it doesn't want to fit in there. Why is that like that? What in the world? This doesn't want to fit in my cigarette lighter in my car? What the heck? Okay, well. Oh, never mind. I don't know what was going on there. That it's lit up now. I guess it's ready to go. That wasn't feeling like it wanted to fit, like at all. But it did. Set you in here as if we're going for a drive or something. DC outlet. There we go. What do we got? 54 watts coming in. If you're driving and you already have this in the vehicle, I guess it makes sense. It does say it's going to take 11 hours to charge it from almost half. We've got 49%. So obviously on a sunny day, which isn't today, because today it was only bringing in 12 to 15 watts. On a sunny day, it's probably going to make sense, you know, to plug this into solar. It's gonna charge a lot quicker, but good to know that both of these cords work and will charge the Jackery. It's just so much more quiet than running that generator. I try not to run it unless I have to. I don't like the noise, and I don't like all the fuel that you have to burn to charge stuff up. So I'll just keep this panel in the shed with the cord already hooked up to it and ready to go, and on a nice sunny day where I'm home, I can just pull this out and charge up the Jackery. I don't really want to permanently install it anywhere because I might actually have plans for it with something else, but check out my wood pile. I got like that back row and then half of this row, and that's it. But we're almost to April now at this point, so I think I'm good. I'm not saying don't buy brand name products, but I'm just saying you can get cheaper options that do the same thing, really. That Renogy panel, when I bought it, was like $75. And then the cord that I just bought to charge it by solar was like $28. So a little over $100, and it works. All right, time for a little mid-afternoon bevy. Ooh, full fridge. Wow. And yeah, never tried this before. Grape vodka soda. Okay. Ooh, love that sound on a Saturday. Not bad. Not bad. It's nice and mild. I like it. Okay, time to go finish up on another little redneck project I've got going on. Just, you know, I'm almost done. Oh, really? I'm off by a little bit. That should make a difference. There we go. Redneck barbecue handle. My other one broke off, so, you know. Do you know how hard it is to pick up a barbecue lid without a handle? You gotta work with what you got, man. Gonna work? I think it is. But this works. Redneck barbecue handle. Yeah. Oh, there we go. This is just my little portable barbecue, but it's been sitting outside all winter and it didn't have a handle. So now it has a handle. It's just a little block of wood I notched out and put a couple bolts in. And I mean, it works. It's got a little plate in under there, threw the nuts on over that. Gotta work with what you got, man. You work with what you got sometimes. Well, that is all I got. Haven't really been doing a whole lot around here lately because I'm really wanting to dewinterize. That's my next goal. And I wanted to do it tomorrow, but apparently there's another -5 night in the forecast, so I'd rather wait till after that, just so my pipes don't freeze and burst and, you know, all those fun things. So that is going to be it from me here. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers. Okay, well, now I just want barbecue. All right. Oh, hey man, you just wake up from your nap or what? Bubba! Did you just wake up from your nap? Okay, you had a long, whoa, you had a long, did you just really just do that? Oh, you want to go outside. Alright. Go out for a little. Let's go.